for joining me today. I am going to go over the laser removal feature that the 4-in-1 laser machine has. The neat thing about this machine is it can weld, cut, weld clean, and also remove rust and paint from metal and other objects. As you can see here, I am removing rust from some pretty rusty metal pretty quick. I'm very impressed with how quick this is, um, and it removes all the rust and does it quicker and cleaner than any sort of other type of method I've used in the past, like a banisher or a grinding wheel, um, and leaves a smooth finish. It is warm to the touch, so you have to be careful with that. All these videos that that you're going to see today are using these settings. It's about 1500 watts of power and about a 4-inch band. There is getting some used to of how close you are to the material because of the focal length of the laser. If you're too close, it's not going to clean, and if you're too far away, you're not going to clean. And really, you kind of have to just listen to the laser interacting with whatever it's removing. Um, my best results come from that noise, that hum noise that you hear when it's interacting with the paint or the rust to remove. As you can see here, I am cleaning up a TIG weld on a stainless steel pipe, and it removes all the tarnishing very nicely, and all the crevices of the weld. Here is a aluminum can that is anodized, and this took a lot more time to get the laser honed in from the focal length. But once I got it at the right height, I was able to start removing the anodizing, which is pretty neat because anodizing is notoriously hard to remove from aluminum. Here's a piece of wood that has some weathering on it, and it just basically burns off that gray weathering and leaves a smooth, um, fresh wood finish. This actually might be very interesting to people that do restoration, where they don't want to really sand on a piece of wood, but they can remove any of the weathering. Here's a painted piece of wood that I was trying to remove the paint, and it was painted white, so I'm having an idea that it has something to do with the white paint, but it was removing all the dirt and grime that was on it, but it really wasn't removing the paint. So I don't know if it's because it was white paint or if it was just it has a hard time removing paint from wood. Here's a stained piece of pine, and it was actually removing the stain pretty well. As you can see, it's just vaporizing it off the material. Again, this would be really great for somebody that is into furniture, refinishing, things of that nature. try to see if I could actually remove the dye out of a piece of fabric, and all it did was start to burn it. And then I used the trick that I've seen in other videos of actually trying to put water on it to see if it helps. With this old towel, it wasn't really doing anything other than it was seem like it does kind of clean some of the grime and oil off the rag once the water was on it. At last, I tried to remove this finish that was on this piece of leather, and all it did was burn it. Thanks for joining me. Click on the links in the description for how I turned this into a CNC laser cutter. Also, please subscribe to see what else I can do with this pretty neat machine. Thanks.